Y'all, I really don't know how to feel about this one, but it is what it is. And we finna talk about it. Check this out. I'll be right back after this with the rest of my commentary.
Lord, they done pissed Peach McIntyre off again, baby. That's 2 times in one day. Check it out.
It got me so messed up at this moment. They're gonna give my kids a black bag with their name on it. Gorgeous was like, Mom, did you sign us up for a program or something? And I'm like, no, I didn't sign you up for anything. What is that? She was like, I don't know. The school gave us these black bags and had food in. And
You heard her, right? The school gave her children some black bags with food in it.
I said, did they give the bags to everybody? And Gorgeous was like, no, they just like selected me and Amazing and another kid, but nobody else.
Y'all know one thing for sure and two things for certain. When that nose starts a flaring, that demon coming out.
Now, y'all, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm feeling conflicted about this one. Ooh, because I'm pissed too. They would have had to explain me the criteria for this shit here. But she ain't lying about that nose.
So I said, hold on, let me call this school and see why they gave you and your brother a black bag of free food.
Okay, number one, like I said, they would have had to tell me the criteria, but here is the thing. Peach, how many times have people talked to you about how you present your children? Nappy damn headed. Yeah, they may have uniforms on, but clearly the uniforms aren't looking as tidy as some of the other kids. Your kids act like they have no home training. How do they eat? Do they represent like they're hungry? I mean, you have to think about what you teach your kids, because how you teach them is what they're going to act like in public. These people probably made a guesstimated decision based on what they see and how those kids act and represent at school. It's unfortunate for the kids because they're being unfairly profiled. And it's not even because of them, it's because of your funky ass, they mama. Now, you can be insulted, but the only person that you should be angry at is you. And that's on period.
Girl, not the school she loves so much.
So I called the school. They talking about they got a new organization that dropped in some free bags of food called Feeding Empty Little Tummies.
Baby, I'm weak as fuck. Not empty little tummies, feeding empty little tummies. Now, her next question should have been, well, what criteria was used to put my kids on this list? Like, what made y'all feel that they needed it? And is there a general criteria for this company? And my daughter said her and her brother was chosen. Do y'all have some kind of documentation that says my kids are below some kind of earning threshold? Like, what's T? What's up? That's what they would have had to motherfucking tell me immediately. Because yes, I would have been offended. I ain't even gonna front. I'm offended for her kids, and they ain't even my fucking kids. But here's the thing: they Peach kids.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, they wasn't right for that one.
I said, so you gave my kids.
Baby, the way she just popped herself in the goddamn chest got me weak as fuck. Oh, yes, Peach, your kids. Your kids. They gave your kids. They gave your kids food under the empty little tummies moniker.
Yep, yo kids.
Free bags of food from an organization called Feeding Little Empty Tummies without my consent. Do my kids look much hungry to y'all?
Baby, they might not look hungry, but one thing they do look is unloved with their nappy heads and the way you be having them looking. Probably don't even wash their fucking face in the morning. Karma is a bitch. And it's even more tragic when it hits people you love instead of you. Girl, that thing almost finna cry, child. Her feelings. Sorry, look at that goddamn nose, y'all.
Girl, y'all think she was talking to them people like that? Oh.
Do my kids look like I don't feed them? That's offensive. I ain't signed no motherfucking permission slip for y'all to give my kids no free mother.
You slow, dummy, dick for brains ass bitch. Who the fuck signs permission slips for free shit at school? They were doing it in hopes to do you guys a favor, in hopes to be kind to your children by giving them something extra because they felt that you guys' financial situation was dire in a negative way. That's why they gave your kids that shit. And you don't sign permission slips for that. That's how we know your bitch ass ain't been a mother who paid attention to what was going on at the fucking school. Dummy.
I'm so pissed off. They was like, oh, it's no malicious intent.
All jokes aside, the feeling she's feeling is how she make a lot of people feel because of that mouth of hers. She don't understand. Reaping what you sow, or karma, whatever you want to call it, can come in many forms. She's feeling what she make others feel.
Bam, and there it is. She's reaping what she sowed. It's sad that she has put herself in a position that her kids can catch a fade that wasn't even intended for them. The same damage you give to other people, Peach, you gonna get it back tenfold, just like the Bible say, little mamas. But here's the thing. It don't have to be you that catch it. It could be your husband, and it can be your kids.
First of all, we're at a predominantly white school. You're going to select, and I don't care when people, oh, you want to use the race card. The race card does matter. I don't give a
I mean, she's going ham and turkey. Woo.
You're going to give my 2 black kids some freaking food from an organization called Feeding Empty Little Tummies. Like, my kids need some food. I pay for school lunch. My kids' school lunch not free.
Baby, when I say that bitch hotter than fish grease in that thing, she is so mad. Look at her goddamn face, po thing. And I'm more mad at the fact that her kids had to catch that fade and not her funk ass. They should have embarrassed her. Clearly, Gorgeous was embarrassed. Now, the sad thing is that they don't be embarrassed when their mama had them out looking like a fucking wretched ass, hot ass, po ass, project, ghetto ass, dirty foot, low life mess. That's what the fucking shit that I'm appalled by. And while you sitting up here fucking mad, bitch, what you need to do is wear it. What that lady say the other day? Eat that. Eat that. What you need to eat, the fact that you fucking had them kids out looking a hot mess. The fact that you such a low ass, piss poor, dumbfounded, dick for brains mama, that your kids be out here looking any kind of way while you worried about a fucking man. The fact that you do not take the pride and effort in the children that you have now, but yet be up here trying to have more kids. That's what you need to understand. This should have been a groundbreaking, life-changing turning point for you to understand what you do to other people and realize that you probably shouldn't do it no more, bitch.
They got me so mad. I can't even contain myself. I feel like it was malicious.
Peach, you say malicious? Like, come on. Baby, that's everything. All that energy you've been putting out.
I bet her throat hurt from swallowing that tea.
It's going to come back to you, whether you like it or not, baby. You never know how it's going to come back.
Don't you do no shit like that ever again in your life. She was
Peach, this is the moment that you realize that you're not better than no other motherfucker, honey. You can't tell them people what to do. But what you can do is work on you. Your kids should be going out looking like they need help, and people won't assume it. Somebody said that this woman who had a nasty, abusive man, that he wasn't nasty and abusive. What he is what she sees herself as. So, all those people that you go out and talk shit about, that's what you see yourself as. And that's why they like that. So, the reason they saw your kids that way is because that's how you present them, because that's how you see yourself. So, if you don't want your kids to be seen like that, bitch, stop showing them off like that.
like, well, you're welcome. And I said, don't tell me that I'm welcome. I'm talking about flipping out. She was like, no, I was saying you're welcome to bring the food back. Yeah, let's take this shit back. Y'all finna get this shit back. Don't you do no shit like that ever in your life.
Guys, the fact of the matter is she's reaping what she sowed. Period, point blank, right? And it's sad that her kids have had to be the one who eat it. She didn't have to eat this one. And what Peach needs to understand is that she needs to change her circumstances and her situation and stop treating people like shit. Because really, she treat them like that because that's how she see herself. And that's what she deserves. But as it comes back, it's not necessarily going to hit her. It may hit her kids, which seems to be what we have gotten here. And it's really unfortunate. I hate that her kids had to go through that, but I don't hate that she had to be the one that bear the fruit of this from the aspect of it. She need to feel a type of way. But I hope that she will take that and use this as a lesson instead of being out here consistently being stupid and keeping the negativity going. Tell me what you guys think in the comments about what happened. Now, she actually took the stuff back to the school.
I just had to call my husband to assist me with calming down because I really feel like they got me messed up. My son Tracy, when he went to his whole school got bags of food similar to this, the whole school. But to single out my children, and I'm talking about random, you got my kids' names on this fucking bag, talking about feeding empty little tummies. Got me messed up. Y'all better not never, ever in y'all life pick my kids to be the kids with empty little tummies.
Ah, boo. When I say this hoe is mad, yeah, she real mad. But y'all, look at this picture though. Look at Peach. She got two little baby 2-year-old puff balls in her head. Her bra strap is showing. She walk up here looking any kind of way. When she walk her kids to school sometime, hell, she had about an inch of new growth left in her hair. She wear the cheapest looking, wretchedest looking shit. She got a black fucking eye. And her kids be nappy as fuck. That's real shit. But yet she on here offended that a bitch treated her like how she look. That's the shit that's crazy. And then what is she doing? Coming back up to the school acting like an ignorant ass imbecile. So that's why they treated your ass like that, Peach. Do better, bitch. Period, point blank. That's all anybody could say to you. Do better. Don't be that mama and you won't get treated like one.
Like noodles, little bootleg cereal and shit like that. I told my kids, y'all not eating that. I'm out enraged. I'm so upset. Like, don't ever play with my motherfucking kids like this. Your life, how you assume that gorgeous Underwood and amazing Underwood got empty little tummies? I pay for.
Now, I'll agree. A child that has paid lunch shouldn't automatically be assumed to be a child that needs help with food. But another thing that I think helped them with the decision of thinking that these are impoverished kids is their names. Gorgeous, amazing, phenomenal, wonderful. They sound like children who are not only the product of impoverished neighborhoods, but parents with mental health issues. And I'm just going to be real.
School lunch, it ain't free. Better stop playing with me. They can't open the door. Better get this shit back. I don't know who played with my kids like this, but you better not do it no more. Office closed at 4:15 p.m. Current time is 4:08. I dropped my kids off at tutoring.
Hi there, how may I help you?
I came to bring y'all back this food.
Come on in.
I don't know which one of y'all had the bright idea to make this for my children, but don't ever play with my kids like this ever again. Whoever you need to talk to, my kids don't have no fucking empty tummies. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Ever again. Ever again. Don't play with my kids. I'm dead serious. I don't fuck about nobody else's kids in this motherfucking school, and I don't give a fuck if they kick my kids out of this school.
Y'all, the fact of her going up there acting like that is embarrassing, in my opinion. She could have handled that completely different. Why are you so offended? Now, don't get me wrong. Like I just said, I would feel a ways too, but I still wouldn't go up to that school and act like no goddamn jackass. I wouldn't. I wouldn't give them the satisfaction of thinking I was what they said I was. Even if it was true, I still would not do that. Not only that, this is probably why her kids, if they are out of school because of how they was treated in this situation. But quite frankly, all Peach got to do is make her situation better. But the truth is, they are what these people think they are. Them and especially her. That's why she's so angry.
Don't ever in y'all fucking life choose my kids to be the kids that got empty fucking tummies. The fuck? That's so offensive.
Well, guys, look at her face. She is livid. And the person that she's mad at more so than anything is her. She has done all of this, getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to drive her kids down to Lakewood Ranch. Trying to keep her kids with the white kids. Trying to make it look like she got a bunch of money. Trying all of these things to try to not be who she is. And they saw right through her. They saw right through her. And oh my God, she can't take it. Peach, do better. Present your children better. Have a sense of pride, not only about yourself, but your kids. It goes all the way back to who you are, how you present, what you say, what you do, how you act towards people, and how you act in front of people. And no matter the lessons that God tries to give you subtly, you don't get them. Yeah, so now it's time to get them the way you give them. And you can't seem to handle it, boo. What's wrong, boo? You seem mad, boo. I'm making light of the situation, guys, but if it was my kids, they would have had to explain to me why they felt that. And if they did not have a plausible reason, then yes, I would be upset. But I wouldn't have went in there acting ignorant. I wouldn't have made myself or dumbed myself down to be who they said I was. And that's what Peach does not understand. If she did better with that, she'd probably be in a better situation altogether. But Peach took her kids out of the projects and created her own projects. And she thought that just because her geographical location changed, that made her a different person. No, sweetie. What makes you a different person is being a different person. And it's non-disputed. Let me know what you guys think in the comment, not only about the situation, but how would you feel if it was your child and how would you have handled it? We will definitely continue this conversation in the comments, and I will see you all later.